yourself. Hope you're doing great today. Today is Mercury Day, and I wish you great communications, a good thinking process, and a better way and a better way to find a way to get your point across. And today I wanted to talk about your choice, and that you have a choice. You will always have a choice, and no matter how much you put yourself in the illusion that somebody made you do something, or you have to do something, that is only a limit and boundary that you create within yourself to guide yourself through your experience. So basically, in this time, while you are experiencing this reality and many others, but right now, as we are living in this planet, you are experiencing and choosing a lot of things to experience for yourself, right? So there are many choices for you to take, and it may seem like a responsibility, and in a way it is, because you have to understand that you take responsibility for everything you do. You have to take responsibility for everything you do. And the problem with let's say this day and age, because I believe at other times people would be a little bit more responsible about their choices. Right now, from what I observe, there are a lot of people that have a lot of scapegoats, as you may call, like, oh, it was somebody else that made me do this, or it was because of this that I made this, as if it's their responsibility of your own choice, but it's not. As if it's their fault of your choice, which is not. The same, because no matter how much people present you with things, no matter how much no matter how much presentations you have in front of you, you ultimately are the one that takes the choice. You are the one that takes what you want. For example, many people might present you with their own thing, their own, their own t-shirt, and you have to choose between which t-shirt you like the most, or which brand you like the most. You will not say that this person made me pick this t-shirt, right? And if you do, you are forgetting your own power. So that is maybe what I will call this video. Your choice is your power, because by you choosing, by you acknowledging that you are choosing, you are acknowledging your own power, which is choosing. You have free will. And don't listen to anybody that says you don't, because the people that say that free will is something that is false or is an illusion, I think that those people usually use a lot of excuses for their decisions. I think they use a lot of justifications for their decisions, and I think that Many of those people that say, that there is no free will and you don't have a choice or something like that, those are people that are mentally ill. I'm sorry if you are one of those people, that this is my perspective, and I really think you should take this into accountability, because whenever you, even if it seems that you don't have a choice, you always have a choice. Even though it seems there is no other way to do something, there is, instead of you going into depression or like staying in depression, because that's another video that I want to make, is about depression, because I think depression right now especially is highly misunderstood, because you should not think that depression is a mental illness. Depression is a state of being, Depression is something that you can utilize for your benefit, and depression is something that has to happen sometimes, It's not something bad. It's not something that you should be afraid about, or something that you should think that there is no possible way for you to come out without a therapist, because there are even therapists that don't even know what depression is really. And well, I'm going to another space now, but let me come back. And as I was saying about what I was saying about you having a choice always, and for you, what I mean by this is that whenever you say I have to do this, or I had to do this, right? When you say this to other people, they will not believe you. I mean, they may believe you if they do the same thing, but if you tell that to me, I will not believe that, I will only believe the fact that you created a boundary, a restriction, a limit for yourself to go about this world, You say, I have to take care of my kids. Of course you do. Of course you want to take care of your kids, but you say you have to because it's something that is so important to you, to the point that if you don't do that, if you don't, for example, take care of your kids, or if you don't get out of bed, or if you don't give the crops water, you know that there will be some consequences, right? But it doesn't mean that you don't have a choice. I know one thing is that you created that reality for yourself. You created those boundaries of I have to, for a reason, for the simple reason of you wanting to do that, and not just wanting as if like selfish in a way, because I don't really like that word, when you say I want to, it's something that you individually decided you are attracted to, you vibrate on that level that you or you want to vibrate on a level that has to do something with what you want. And when you say you have to, it's something that that if you will not do, it will perhaps crumble something that you were building, that you build already, right? So that if you don't give water to the plants, they will die, but it doesn't mean you don't have the choice, right? It doesn't mean that you, for example, I have to, right? It's a mental restriction for yourself, for you to be more strict with yourself, That's what we do with within the field of all possibilities. We create, but for us to create possibilities, well, for us to experience one possibility after another, we create these boundaries and restrictions so we can experience each moment at a time, right? And not everything at the same time, whatever. And for example, if you don't give water to the crops, there is other ways. Like if you don't have time to take care of the crops, you can hire somebody to take care of the crops, for example, or hire somebody to take care of your kids for the night while you are out, or something like that. You will always have a choice for you to still take care of that responsibility and not to put such big weight on your actions. Not only that, but when you say you want to you want to, well, imagine something happened, I don't know, like something happened that really made you overreact, and with such emotional state you made a choice that maybe wasn't the best for you, but you made that choice. Keyword, right? You made that choice, and somebody outside of that situation, outside of your situation, is going to, ask you, why did you do this? Why did you, why did you do this? And you, with a more sober mind, you may say like, they made me do this, or I had no choice. I overreacted and I didn't have a choice, or something like that. While the simple fact is you made the choice. You made that choice, no matter the overreaction. You made that choice, and you have to be clear with that. Like, okay, I emotionally overreacted and I made that choice. You don't blame anything else for your choices, because that is already you giving your power away. It's the same as saying like, I imagine like, for example, something that seems so out of your control, that it seems that you don't have a choice in that. For example, like police comes for you, or something like that. Like what we see in the Magic Square, something very we see ourselves very vulnerable in. For example, like a government agency, or a big company comes for you and they start to ask you questions, and by you just going in their things, or in their by you just answering their questions, you made that choice to answer that question, no matter how big the circumstance may seam. You always have you are the one that is responsible for the decisions you make. And especially those big companies, and especially like governments and police and whatever, especially them, they know that you are responsible for your answers. They know that you are responsible. They know that they are responsible for what they do, right? And they know that you are responsible for what you do. And no matter what you think, no matter if you think, oh, you made me do this, no, they know you are responsible for that, and they will take you responsible for that. So whenever you start to give your consent, or you make the choice to agree upon their conditions, you are responsible for that. They are not responsible for that. They presented you that option, even though it may not seem as an option, right? They may come with guns and shit, but that's something that you should always think about. If I don't like this, you better kill me first. you know? You better kill me first. I will not answer shit, you know? So even if you do answer, it's your choice, and if you don't, it's your choice. So whatever you do, it's your choice, and that is your biggest, greatest power, because you chose to be here, you chose to come here, even if it's in a subconscious level. That is the power. That is our power. What is conscious is very, very little in percentage of what is unconscious and subconscious, you know, the ninth through fourth dimension, you know. Now in this dimension it's like a more dense reality. It's like a third of what we really are, you know. So even if you are not aware of it at the moment, you should always take accountability for your actions, for your decisions, for your choices. And that's something you have to be proud of, because when you are going through some fucked up shit, you can always know that there is a choice. There is always something that you can do instead of what you can't do, you know. And yeah, that's basically the video that I wanted to make. I'm here at my greenhouse. We have been making some progress here. I believe I haven't showed y'all what we have been doing here, but you know, we have some crops here. We have some beautiful watermelons, some beautiful what is it, melons growing here. We got an avocado tree. We have a cat here. Beautiful day outside, beautiful morning. Decided to come here and give the planties some water, because that is what I decided to do. And I wish you a great, great day. I wish you a beautiful morning, a beautiful afternoon, a beautiful night, wherever you are. And yeah, I'm gonna continue making more videos. I've been busy lately, been doing some projects. If you are not following me in my art account, I suggest you to follow if you would like, or at least check it out to see if you like something, if you like my art. Oh shit, there are some cats fighting. So yeah, I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you soon. Bye.